Hi, my name is Casper Lee, and a few months ago I made a video kind of talking about my experience with not always being as happy as I portray myself on camera. And recently I feel like I've finally managed to find systems that work for me. I'm not an expert, I'm just a YouTuber in his bedroom talking to a camera. I was really lucky to have a pretty good childhood. Obviously there were ups and downs, and when I was 18 I moved to London. I was a bit nervous in the beginning because I only had enough to kind of pay for 1 month's rent, but I hoped that if everything went well on YouTube that I would be able to sustain this. I just kept working and I didn't really have to worry about money, and I thought this would instantly lead to happiness. Obviously when you're struggling, I mean I can't even begin to understand what that's probably like. I've never had to worry about where I'm gonna get my next meal or where I'm gonna sleep. But once you get to a stage where you're living a certain quality of life, I think the more you have doesn't lead to anything better. I think a lot of people look at those who they deem to be successful, just like I did when I was growing up, and think they should be happy. Why aren't they always smiling? They're living the life I think I want to live. Success rarely leads to happiness, and I think by realizing that, you can start focusing on more important things. Imagine yourself as the last person on earth. Would you choose to live in the biggest mansion you could find, or would you choose to live in somewhere more simple and convenient? Would you go and take the most expensive clothes off a shop's shelf? Or would you wear the most comfortable stuff? Being young, whether you admit it to yourself or not, you care a lot about what those around you think of you. This was probably one of the most difficult things I've had to deal with, not only just being a young person, but also being a YouTuber. I put a lot of pressure on what I'm saying and what I'm doing, and that extended into my real life. So if I was in a room with strangers, I would get extremely red in the face. So it took me a long time to figure this out, and I eventually spoke to someone about it, and she kind of told me that no one really cares what you say. It sounds quite bad. It's also really relieving to think that nothing you do or say in the grand scheme of things matters that much. Don't kill someone or ruin someone's life with your words, but if you do your best, people will see that, and they're not going to remember that you went red 4 months later. But whenever you're doing something in life that you maybe are out of your depth in, or you think, oh, I don't want to do this because I'm scared of what other people will think of me, they don't really think of you. Just do as much as you can. And if you feel yourself getting anxious or going red in the face, don't fight it, because that will just make it go worse. Just really kind of embrace the feeling, and I know that will be really hard for some people where it's more extreme. This is just stuff that's worked for me. I find that trying to fight those moments is never the answer. You're probably thinking, Casper, stop with the mind tricks. Where's the practical stuff? Well, basically right now I'm smiling, and I'm really happy, but I could be sad right now and smiling, and it would probably make me happier. So what I mean is that your body language can really improve your overall happiness. It actually does increase your endorphins, apparently. And for me, it does just make me feel better. And then further to that, if the thing that's making me angry is something I don't have any control over, you have to figure out a way to let it go. Find a way that works for you. I was on the train the other day where I saw this guy who was trying to get to an airport on time, and he just got so angry that he started shouting at the staff on the train. That didn't make the train move any quicker. The staff obviously apologized, but you could see they were getting upset about the whole situation too, because this guy literally just wouldn't stop. And I don't think being more angry helped him either. Turn on that smile, open up that body language, and try to be as nice to the people around you as you can. For me, it was uploading videos to YouTube and finding out some people didn't like the videos. This was something I couldn't control because there are a lot of people with different opinions, but I always was like, oh, I'm gonna try and control this to make everyone happy. And then I just let go, and I became a lot happier because of it. The racing mind is more common than ever in our digital world. Everything's just moving at 1,000 miles an hour. You need to rest. You need to allow your mind to rejuvenate. But it's easy to say, oh, I'm just going to switch off. It's a lot harder to do it in real life. So I found that going to the gym was a really easy way to separate work from relaxation. And gym gives you the added bonus of getting an endorphin rush afterwards, which is a really good hack to being happy, guys. Just do some sort of exercise if you can. And also sleep. Don't sleep at all different hours every single day. If your body doesn't have consistency, your life doesn't have consistency, and when you go through a rough patch, it's just all gonna go haywire. Now I'm gonna talk to you about mindfulness. Mindfulness is a quality or state of being consciously aware of your surroundings. And I know that sounds really airy-fairy. When I first heard about it, I was like, Mom, I'm not doing that. But then I actually realized what it was, and it's like a very basic technique, and it can eventually really help you be more happy in life. There are countless books you can read about it, also research online, but I'll give you a very basic example of what I'm talking about. Say in the morning you're making yourself breakfast, you look at the breakfast bowl, you look at the milk kind of nooshing together. I don't know if nooshing is the right word. You see it all happening with the spoon in your hand and you feel the weight and you go, this is a nice spoon. But it's about being present and seeing outside of you. This helps in numerous different ways, but one in particular is when you're starting to feel really overwhelmed, or in a situation I was talking about earlier where I'm talking to people and my face starts to go red. Oh, my face is going red. And everything. I just look around in the room and I'll say, oh, that's a nice notepad that she has. This is a really nice table. Paper's cool. And rather than trying to fight the redness, I go, oh, I'm gonna embrace this. That redness fully went away because I wasn't so inside myself and inside my own head. Anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this little chat. Make sure to subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next week with something very, very special that I don't care if you care about, because I already know you don't care about me. Bye, guys.